That is true. Tyler Marsh just got ejected from this game.
That game was not easy to watch, okay? I just watched the Chicago Sky lose to the worst team in the WNBA as it currently stands in our current 2025 WNBA season. For the majority of this game, it was very, very difficult for me to watch, okay? It was so difficult to watch that even Tyler Marsh guys got ejected, okay? I thought Tyler Marsh was about to swing on that man. This was like in the first quarter. Tyler Marsh got ejected from the game, okay? Because we see Aaliyah Edwards get tied up with Elizabeth Williams, okay? Coming up on the layup, they going for the ball, whatever. And it's clear as day, Elizabeth Williams was fouled. She was fouled. And you got that bald-headed ref. I don't like him. He has a bias against the Chicago Sky, in my opinion, and my observations. And also, along with not just the Chicago Sky as a whole, but mainly Angel Reese. And in that quarter of the game, when we see Tyler Marsh get ejected from the game, we see the freaking bald-headed ref, like, pretty much just ignore what happened to Elizabeth Williams. Tyler Marsh represented all of us, okay? We all have had enough of these WNBA refs. They be doing too much. They're either doing too much or they're not doing enough. And I'm sick of it. Again, this game was hard to watch for the majority of the game up until the fourth quarter. I'll give it to them. The Chicago Sky really gave me hope, false hope, of course, that they were going to win. They were going to actually ultimately defeat the Connecticut Sun, again, who are the worst team in the freaking league, okay? We were ranked number 11th, and the Connecticut Sun is ranked number 13th. But that did not happen because we had so many poor shot selections. Camila Cardoso was not hitting her layups. Haley Van Lith got entered into the game. Rebecca Allen deserves to be, oh my God, she was making me so mad. How in the world do you get blessed with 3 free throw shots and you miss all 3 of them? How? Just how? I mean, like, it's just absolutely ridiculous the way that they was playing today, okay, up until the fourth quarter. You got Ariel Atkins, I believe she missed free throw shots. Angel Reese missed free throw shots. I believe Rachel Bannon missed free throw shots. The Chicago Sky needs to work on their free throw shot making abilities. The Connecticut Sun got straight shooters, okay? I'll talk about Marina Mabry, Lakon, I believe that's how you pronounce her name. She had, like, that knot on her eye, like, above her eye. Oh, my God, it reminded me of the knot that Kiki Arafin just received the other day. When, for the Washington Mystics. It's crazy. Kiki Arafin had a knot on her head. Now we see Lacan. She get a knot upside her head, too. I think this was, like, in the third quarter. But Lacan, Marina Mabry, Sanaya Rivers, and some other, like, the Connecticut Sun as a whole, they just had more shooters. The only shooter that we could really rely on, shockingly, to my freaking shock in this game, was none other than Kia Nurse. Kia Nurse was keeping us in this game with them 3-point shots. So let's get into it. In the first quarter, the Sun made 28 points. The Sky only made 13 points. The second quarter, the Sun made 27 points. The Sky, we scored 28. The third quarter, the Sun scored 18 points. Sky scored 20. The fourth and final quarter, the Sun scored 21 points. The Chicago Sky, we scored 23 points. The game concluded with the Connecticut Sun having 94 points. We had 84 points. Again, we just beat New York Liberty the other day at their home team court, at their freaking arena in the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York City, and we beat them by 6 points. And they had Sabrina Ionescu in the game. They didn't have Brianna Stewart, but they had they major pieces like Jonquil Jones, Maureen Johannes, etc., etc. This is like the unpredictability of the WNBA, that, like, the chaoticness of it. It's like, how in the world is it the other day y'all on the road, y'all beat a top tier, like, the defending champions of the WNBA, but when you come back home, maybe they jet lagged, I don't know, but when you come back home in your arena, you can't defend yourself in your home from the worst rated team in the league. This is what I'm saying. Like, the WNBA really just don't make no sense. We will never get peace and understanding, not even just as a Chicago Sky fans, but as WNBA fans as a whole. Let's go over the individual player statistics, starting with the Sun. They are the winners. Marina Mabry had 20 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. Aneesah Marrow had 7 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds. Aneesah Marrow and Angel Reese, they was kind of like duking it out. Again, they both were LSU Tigers, okay? Shout out to Aneesah Marrow and Angel Reese. I believe Angel Reese hit it with a too small one time, and Aneesah Marrow was talking her ish back. It was just fun, friendly, competition between the ladies. I loved it. Tina Charles had 23 points, 2 assists, 10 rebounds. Bria Hartley, the AKA the Weirdo, she had 23 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. Layla Lacan had 6 points, 4 assists, 0 rebounds. Sanaya Rivers had 13 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Leah Edwards had 0 points. My goodness, she had to be ashamed. 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Olivia Nelson Ododa had 0 points. What is wrong with her? 0 assists, 1 rebound. Migno Torre had 2 points, 1 assist, and 0 rebounds. Let's talk about the individual player stat lines for the Chicago Sky. Angel Reese gave us a double-double. She put up 11 points, had 5 assists, 11 rebounds. Michaela Amuwe had 3 points, 2 assists, 0 rebounds. Camila Cardoso had 18 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds. Ariel Atkins had 12 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Rachel Banham had 8 points, 3 assists, 0 rebounds. Sevgi Uzun had 6 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. She was still worthless in my opinion. Kia Nurse had 19 points. She was the leading scorer of today's game for the Chicago Sky. 0 points, 2 assists. Elizabeth Williams had 4 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Rebecca Allen only gave us 3 points. At least she gave us something. 1 assist, 1 rebound. Haley Van Leff gave us 0 points, 2 assists, 1 rebound. This entire roster better be looking completely different by next year. Listen. The only people I want to see return back to the Chicago Sky is Angel Reese and Camila Cardoso, the cornerstones of this team. If your name ain't Angel or Camila, don't bother coming back. Now let's go over some overall team stats, okay, for both teams. Now when it comes to points made in the paint, the Sun made 32, the Sky made 38. For fast break points, the Sun had 15, the Sky had 7. Biggest lead of the game. Connecticut had 21 points, so I'll give it to us, okay? It could have been a really bad blowout. Okay, again, in my opinion, 10 plus points over, that's a blowout. We lost this game by 10 points. They had 21 points on us, okay, when we was really down bad. The Chicago Sky, we had a 0-point lead. We never was in front of them, okay, in this game. It's just ridiculous. When it comes to team rebounds, the Sun had 6, the Sky had 12. Team turnovers, the Sun had 9. And Chicago Sky had 18. And when it comes to points made off of turnovers, the Sun had 26 points made from turnovers, whereas we only made 8 points made off of our turnovers. Again, shout out to Tyler Marsh, okay? He was fed up. The way Tyler Marsh came at that man, again, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sitting here on my couch, okay? I was low-key scared. At first, when he, rushed the freaking, the court up to that ball-headed ref, I thought he had swung on him. He did, like this gesture, and he immediately got ejected out. I saw Angel Reese look scared and worried. She was trying to hold him back. The whole Chicago Sky team was trying to hold that man back, okay? And then, of course, since he got ejected, it's up to Tanisha Wright to coach and lead and guide this team, okay? I believe she did the best she could. She actually probably did a little bit better than Tyler, okay? Because, again, under her, we were still down bad, 21 points, but we eventually got up out of it. We somewhat climbed our way up out of it in that fourth and final quarter, but we had so many poor shot selections, and our points was just not made. The ball was not dropping in the hoop for us, and ultimately we still went on to lose by 10 points. I mean, all in all, what can I say? We're not getting into the playoffs. The Connecticut Sun, they're not getting into the playoffs. They still ranked the worst team in the league in this season. Again, Sevgi Uzun, Rebecca Allen, all of them got to go. Haley Van Leff, she got to go. I'm tired of saying the same things. I'm just keep it short and sweet. I told y'all what it was. I told y'all what it wasn't. The only 2 people who should remain Chicago Sky and our skyscrapers next season is Camila Cardoso and Angel Reese. If your name ain't Camila, if your name ain't Angel, don't bother to show up. Period.